BBC. Thanks for joining me. FlipSideCT here. First thing I want to ask, if anybody is familiar with record stores, vinyl stores in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I'm going out there in 2 weeks. My wife has a convention to go to, and it'll be downtown by the convention center, of course. And I am going to be taking trips for vinyl stores. I plotted out a few of them located in different areas, north, south, west. But I wanted to hear from the VC if anybody has any vinyl stores in Minneapolis that they would recommend. I'll probably be doing some bike riding, renting one of those bikes that you find out in the cities a lot. So that'll be my mode of transportation, but I can only get so many because I can't bring home a lot. So if anyone has any comments or information, just please just post it and let me know. I appreciate it. So with that in mind, I went to a show in Cromwell, Connecticut. It was a week ago. So I just did a brief little videotaping of it. So let's just check it out, and I'll be right back.
But she's also picked the right songs. Some of those, most of her hits. Yeah, most of her hits.
Remember when Rico got all that paper stuff? Everybody was wondering who that group was there. That's who it was. Okay. He held out. I ended up with a lot of that stuff on. Things like that. Yeah. And he had, I had an extra on the Swallow poster that he wanted, so I ended up with a really good trade with it. Extra copy of the poster.
Opened it that's been like that. So I'm not sure if it's sealed or if somebody opened it and never played it. Yeah, I mean, feel free to break that seal if you want. I mean, just a piece of Scotch tape.
I forget.
Cabbage Patch Kids record. That's hilarious. I used to have one of those when I was a kid.
All right, so Cromwell was a show I have done in the past, and good times there, good show, and I did get in there early. I paid you paid $10 rather than $4, I think. So I think it's well worth it. I go in and I find some things, especially a bunch of $2 records. No one was there, and I was just going through this big stack, and I picked up Buddy Rich. This is live. This has Ernie Watts on it, who's the guitarist, the saxophone player for the Stones tour in '81 instead of Bobby Keys. Every One of Us, Eric Bird and the Animals from 1968, sort of a jazzy style influence. It's got soft and some harder sounds. I didn't listen to this yet, but this is our Eric Bird and the Animals. Marshall Crenshaw's second one. This is from '83. So right now I'm going to be looking for the first one, which I've seen around. Retro 2, Dean has been talking about Electric Light Orchestra, actually Jeff Lynne, and he got me back into the swing of things, and I appreciate Jeff Lynne's work. We say no more. New World Record and their Greatest Hits album. 1988, George Thorogood and the Destroyers. This is Born to Be Bad. This is mastered by Rob Ludwig. I never really saw this one. I don't know about this, Born to Be Bad, written on his arm. I had this on 8-track. and I saw this there. Yes, Relayer. And the Clash, Mick Jones, post-Clash. This is Big Audio Dynamite, also known as Bad. You know, very 80s sound, but I enjoy these guys. And I thought of Adam, Simple Minds Live, and this double album, pretty neat. I like the investment they made in here. I love this color purple too. So this is just posters of the band, which is pretty neat to see that they put this out 1987. It's a promo, and they got some really cool songs on here: Alive and Kickin', Ghost Dancing, Sanctify Yourself. So I was thinking of you, Adam. Derringer. This is his early one. This is a demo. Has a song "Let Me In," a few other things. Those of you who don't know Derringer, check him out. The McCoys. He's played guitar and many other artists, the Winter Brothers. Here is the Vapors. Again, $2. These guys are from 1980, sort of similar post-punk, the Jam, Buzzcocks, power pop sound. They had the single, most of you know, Turning Japanese. If you don't know the song, check it out because it's really neat. It's a good song. But let me play you something from them, a different cut.
Be quite serious. It's what I hear and agree, 'cause it's your old man. Still I can't hear you, still I can't hear you. You make no sense to me. Still I can't hear you, still I can't hear you. Oh, and that time.
Roy Buchanan. This is Loading Zone. This is from '77. Love the guitar work here. We got produced by Stanley Clark, who plays on this. Jan Hammer's on here. Steve Cropper, Donald Duck Dunn, Will Lee, and just cool stuff here. They play Green Onions, so it's Cropper. So cool stuff. Why don't we get a listen to this one? Alright, so this is John Entwistle's, I don't know which one it is, but this is from 1981. Not such a great review on this one. I should say, when I saw Joe Walsh on the album, I had to get it. I figured with Entwistle, I would always enjoy it. I actually met Entwistle at a nightclub in the 80s, the Limelight. I'm sure most of you heard of that, who lived over here in that time. And we were upstairs, and he was drinking away, and there was a TV there. He was by himself, and he was commenting on some woman on the TV, and made my friend and I crack up. So that was my little touch with some greatness there. Bebop Deluxe live, $2. Bill Nelson. So I think Dal talked about Bill Nelson and some of his solo stuff, but Bebop Deluxe, another great band, good live album. $2, Cosmos Factory. I needed this one. And the Boomtown Rats, the fine art of surfacing. Bizarre back cover. They're sort of punk new wave, if you want to call it that, and it's got some humor elements in here. Very different sounding. It does have the one real popular song, "I Don't Like Mondays." Again, anybody who doesn't know the Boomtown Rats, just check out that song. Most of us know what it is, but Bob Geldof is the main attraction here, and he's done some cool things. I mentioned this band before. This is the pub rock type band from England, the Inmates. This is their first album. It has the song "Dirty Water," and that really what put them over the edge. I talked about this, but some really good post-punk pub rock sound. These guys are fun.
You just walk, all that's wrong. Oh, come on now. Do it fast. Keep on walking in a straight line. You gotta walk.
And needed this one. Some high voltage. And this is, I gotta do a cheat sheet here. Well, I didn't write anything down. I'm trying to remember what number this one is. But this is Dr. Feelgood, Sneaking Suspicion. I think this is the third one. That's it. 1977. So this is when Wilco Johnson is sort of, going on his way out from the band, but you still got some great influence of Wilco in here. That's one of the reasons why I love this band. Dallas Pez has got me back into the swing of ELP, so I had to jump in and get my few that I've been missing, few that I've grew up with, especially this one. This one has the poster in it. It's a really nice condition, so I was proud to get this. It was maybe $6, but I'm glad I got that. ELP, I don't care for their later stuff, and I'm sure some of you agree with that. This was a few bucks for me. Not the best condition. Outside, inside, it's great. I talked about this band from New Jersey, the Feelies. This is number 3 from 1988. Has a Velvet Underground, Lou Reed type sound. Produced really well. Really good, rhythm section in there. And it's post-punk. It's jangle pop, they call it now. I don't have much of a collection of these guys, and I just feel it's a classic thing I have to have. This is number 8 from 1984, and this is really one of the better ones from them in the 80s. Too Tough to Die. Tom Early is the producer of this, and basically it really shows when he gets involved. He really has really good care with the band. And so drumming is Richie Ramone on here. And Dee Dee wrote 8 out of the 12 songs. When Dee Dee writes, you listen. This is version number 2 of the Great Rock and Roll Swindle. Came out when the movie came out in '80. There's a version before that. This one I think has a little bit less on it, but it's cool because Jonesy sings on it, Paul Cook, of course Sid sings on this, and then some other folks. Johnny wanted nothing to do with this, so what they wound up doing was they took some of the demos and of his voice and put it to some overdubbing, I guess you'd call it. And Great Rock and Roll Swindle. I just love the Pistols and these type of collector items. Okay, so this next one is Ramblin Gamblin Man from 1969. This is some psych hard rock Bob Seger system. This is just some great work from Bob Seger, early Bob Seger.
I hope you got money. I sure need some. You gon' run a love it. Got to keep moving. Never gonna slow down. You can have it from your world.
Teardrop Explodes, Gillian Cope, 1980. This is their first album from Liverpool, the band. A great pounding rhythm section here, with some synthesizer and keyboards. And those of you who are into Echo and the Bunnymen, Ian McCullough, they're also from Liverpool, did play with Julian Cope prior to Echo and the Bunnymen. That's interesting. But this is a really post-punk band that it's really good. I'm going to let you hear this so you have an idea.
I think it's true, and I am running back to stay. And now I'm counting for two. And when I shout about you, I go up.
All right, my last one. And when I saw this album, I immediately grabbed it because you don't see this around. I don't see it around. And it is the Raincoats. And this is from 1979. They formed around 77. This is the band that Kurt Cobain talked about that he was really liked. And when he went over to England, he searched to get this record. They're in the caliber like the Slits, the real female punk band, but this is like avant-garde folk punk. The real deal here. And this is the original. You can even look at that pretty cool label that they made. So, it's got a different sound to it, and I'm going to let you hear it, and you can check it out.
The deeper it gets, the harder you bet. Need more room to play. You got your food in you.
So that's about it. I hope you enjoyed that batch, and I do have a WFMU batch that I'm going to show you next week. I also have a flea market finds. The batch from WFMU is one of the best batches that I had, or best finds I've had in a while. It was one thing after another. I did tape some of the footage there, and look forward to showing that. I'm going to try to get that out next week sometime, before I go out to Minneapolis. And then also I have some flea market finds. So I got a little backlog of things, but some cool things. All right, everyone. Thanks for the vids. Thanks for watching. Keep it coming. Talk to you soon. Bye.